the study, and don't mix them up so that you don't end up confusing the readers. By the time you adopt an appropriate stage of writing a background to the study, it will give the readers a clear picture of what you want to do, how you want to do it, how you want to go about it, and what that you need to put into perspective for you to achieve the essence of the study. And background must be well stated. A clear problem under investigation must be well stated, to give readers a convincing reason why there is a need to undertake the study. And the argument as established in the literature must be clearly spelled out. A well-articulated problem must be identified to set a stage. In other words, background, you must capture it so that it will give a kind of provoking, problem that will warrant people to believe in the essence for which you are conducting that particular study. So thank you very much for listening, and I hope today's class you are able to take home some of the vital points that you need to do when establishing the background to the study. Thank you. Taking into consideration that you are setting your stage for the study, and you need to convince readers that of course there is a need for this study, because the background arrests the attention of the readers and it turns them, or it attunes them to have interest in reading the work. It sets a stage for them. It tells or communicates to them the need, the essence for this particular study. Why should the study be conducted? Why should the study be given, significance, reference as regards to the topic you are writing? And in doing this, there is a traditional way of writing or establishing your background to the study, which is always, taken from the angle of from general to specific or specific to general. Now let me explain. Most of the times people, articulate their background in what we call mix-up background, where sometimes they start from a broader perspective, they will come down to, the scope of the study. Before you know, they will go back outside the scope of the study, which often refers to, mixing up the entire background to the study. So a well-articulated background to the study should be taken from the perspective of either broader perspective to a narrow perspective, or from the scope of the study to a broader perspective, which we actually call them from general to specific or specific to general. So if you are establishing your background to the study, starting from general to specific, you are going to start looking at the issue from a broader perspective. For example, if you are writing on maybe freedom of expression in Nigeria by the media, for example, now you are going to start looking at